Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's presentation. My name is Manny Cinder, and I work with marketingplumbers.co.uk. Today's presentation is called Creating a Millionaire Plumbing and Heating Business in 7 Steps. Like the title suggests, we're going to go through 7 steps, and they're not very time-consuming in how you could potentially create a millionaire plumbing and heating business. Who is this presentation for? It's definitely not for lazy people. It's definitely not for those people who want to do nothing, who expect money to come through the window and land in their pocket. This is a presentation for go-getters. It is a presentation for those who want something from life, who want to be rich and are not scared to put in the work. What is this presentation designed to achieve? In a nutshell, you shall receive a formula which will help you become a millionaire business owner. Now, I myself have successfully used this formula, so I know that this formula can work. Right, I know with a lot of these presentations and a lot of hosts, they seem to go on forever and start telling you all types of weird and wonderful things. This presentation is not created to do anything but to help you achieve your goal. Let's get started. Step 1. Hopefully you have already done this, but if you haven't, you need to start your plumbing and heating business. Why do you need to do that? Because by doing so, you will know what your average sale price is, which is going to be important. Your average sale price is the amount of money your customers pay you on average. Step number 2, you need to locate your leads. What do I mean by that? Locating your leads means that you will know where your business leads are coming from and how many in number. For example, majority of your business leads may come from friends and family, in other words, word of mouth. If you have been in business long enough, you may even have a newspaper advert. You may have a website where your leads are coming from. Maybe you are registered with an online directory, or if you're very super advanced in the business world, you may have already employed the services of a marketing agency. Most businesses only concentrate on one way of finding new leads. There are actually over 85, I believe, over 80 different ways where you can find new leads and new business. So let's say that you are receiving approximately 100 new leads a week. Okay, that is our theoretical basis. In order for us to progress with this 7-step presentation, let's assume that you are receiving around 100 leads per week. Now, if you're a big business, you will know that that's not a very many number of leads to receive. If you are just starting, then that will seem like a high figure. But because I work with a number of with plumbers and heating engineers, I know that is an average amount that you should be expecting. What we need to do with these 100 leads, we need to work out what your conversion rate is. In other words, how many of the 100 leads that you receive do you convert into paying customers? So, as part of this step, we shall calculate what your conversion rate is. So we've already discussed that you're receiving 100 leads a week. Now, if you are converting 20 of those 100 leads into paying customers, then your conversion rate is 20%. Let's have a recap, because I really want this to be cemented into your mind. You are, in theory, receiving 100 new leads per week. You are converting 20 of those 100 people into paying customers, and therefore your new customers are 20, okay? From those 20, we then need to work out how much, on average, each one of those customers pay you for your services. And this is what we call an average sale. Let's assume the average sale is £100 per customer. Now, if you're a heating engineer, that's going to be on the low side for you. But if you're a plumber and you consider unblocking pipes or replacing a U-bend, that's kind of the average price that you should expect. Getting the exact industry average price is not important here, because we are trying to explain a formula which will help you pinpoint where you need to go. So let's assume the average sale price is £100 per customer. Let's put it all together. Number of leads coming in, 100 per week. Your conversion rate is 20%, which of course means 20 new customers per week who, as we've just discussed, are paying you on average £100 each. Which means if 20 new customers are coming to you each week, paying customers, and each paying you £100 each, then your revenue is £2,000 per week. Okay. However, your £2,000 revenue does not include any costs. Okay, so you may have labor costs if you have staff, you have material costs such as a new boiler or metal pipes, whatever your costs are. So let's assume your cost is 50% or half of your revenue. And if we include that in the calculation, then from your revenue of £2,000 per week, your profit is actually £1,000 per week. So how much do you make a year if your profit is £1,000 per week? So we simply do a calculation. £1,000 times 52 weeks a year, and that gives you a salary of £52,000 per year. But £52,000 per year is not £1 million a year. So a £52,000 per year salary is not going to make you a millionaire. So what we need to do is find out what the deficit is. So £52,000 per year minus 1 million equals obviously £948,000 per year. That's how much we need to make up. So how do we make the difference? How do you make the extra £948,000 per year and make £1 million per year? Well, first and foremost, you need to increase your leads. By increasing your leads, you will increase your conversion rate. By increasing the conversion rate, you shall increase your number of transactions. And by increasing your number of transactions, you will be able to, in the long run, increase your average sale price. How you do this is by creating and implementing a growth strategy plan. What is a growth strategy plan? Well, a growth strategy plan allows you to grow with direction, grow with a strategy, and grow with a purpose. It prevents many mistakes from happening. For example, you should not expand too quick. For example, if you are receiving 1,000 new leads a month and you only have the capacity to handle 100, then you are losing money hand over foot. But if you're expanding too slowly, then you are wasting time and money as well. Because as hard workers, you know there's only so many years of your working life that you can dedicate to your business. So you have to expand at a reasonable rate. A growth strategy plan will also allow you to work out what works for you. And let me give you a very good example. There was a very large company that I know of that was spending six figures, £100,000 on advertising. But when a cross analysis was done, it was realized that only 40,000 of the £100,000 being spent per month on advertising was actually creating new leads. Obviously, the company very quickly reduced their costs by 60,000 and redirected those to where their actual advertising was lucrative, was creating leads. And not only did that save money, but it allowed the company to create more leads and therefore create more revenue. A good growth strategy shall calculate how many potential customers you could win over a given period. Unless you can do that successfully, and there are different ways of doing that, you will not be able to locate where your business is and where you should concentrate your efforts. Knowing where your potential customers are will determine which geographical areas you should be targeting, and as a consequence, how many staff members you will need. Now, if you are the type of person that doesn't want to have the responsibility of having staff members, then I'm afraid it's very unlikely that you could have a millionaire plumbing and heating business, just because there will be too much business for you as a sole trader to handle. A growth strategy will need to do another thing, and that is realize the minimum number of paying customers you will require in order to make £1 million. So you need more leads. Why? Because leads creates new customers. New customers creates more revenue, and more revenue creates more profit. So I've just mentioned in the previous slide that you will need to allocate through a growth strategy how many customers you will need in order to make £1 million profit. Let's have an example using our theoretical formula. So we know that one customer equals on average £100. So £100 times 20,000 customers equals £2 million revenue. But £2 million revenue doesn't include the 50% cost. And when we factor that in, it is shown as on the screen that you make £1 million profit. So what do you need? You need more leads. Okay, but how do you get those leads? Well, simply you beat the competition. By beating the competition, you will win more leads. Now, whether you want to believe it or not, your competitors or the regional big players in the same industry as you will be spending a lot of time and effort making sure that their business is available for any potential customers who are doing a search online looking for the very service that you provide. So how do you find more leads? Simply find the best online digital marketing agency in the world, because by doing so, you will have a very good chance of finding more leads. What is marketing? Marketing is a method of convincing people your business is worth considering before your competitors. Now, let me give you an example. It is not by coincidence that food corporations such as McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, and many others have the color red as part of their logo. The color red, on a subconscious basis, actually creates an appetite. That's why they chose red to be incorporated into their logo. Now, the way a website looks, where the contact information is, how the logo blends into the rest of the page are all very subconscious messages that can be related to the potential customer. The wording, the first image, everything that you can think of plays a part in convincing any potential customer that your business should be considered first and foremost. A good digital marketing company will do the following for you, and even more than this. It will save you money, save you time, create a good growth strategy plan, will help make you rich, and help you compete and win new business. But be careful, there are plenty of fakes out there. You need a digital marketing agency which will work for you. So who are we? Who am I? We are Marketing Plumbers. Our website is marketingplumbers.co.uk. We have over 14 years of industry experience. We are an award-winning company. But most importantly, we only work with plumbers and heating engineers. We know what works in the digital marketing industry for plumbers and heating engineers. And we have packages to suit all types of budgets. But something that we offer that nobody seems to is that we have the facility and the option for you to choose to have leads coming to you from day one. Okay, so we have booster packages which you can choose, which we can use to start sending you leads from day one. But the very, 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 very most important thing about Marketing Plumbers is that we love what we do. We love working with plumbers. We love working with heating engineers. So like I said, we are an award-winning digital marketing agency. This is our website, a screen grab. As you see from the very top, you are able to register with your email address, and we shall send you more free tips on how you can successfully increase business for your plumbing and heating company. So you're probably thinking, for that much money, it must cost arm and a leg to employ the services of Marketing Plumbers. Well, I'm afraid not. We are very reasonable. Our smallest package starts from £450 per month. Okay, and like I said, there are options available where you can start receiving potential customers from day one. And if our theoretical example is true and the average customer does pay £100, then you will only need to generate 5 customers via our services to meet the cost of £450 per month. But we have different packages. We have the starter package, which is for those who are not currently in the website, do not have a website. We have a bronze package, which is the professional package, which allows you to start competing with even the big boys. You have the silver package, which is what the big companies tend to choose if they want to dominate a certain geographical region. And those companies that want to really expand into counties tend to go for the gold package, which is obviously, like it states, is a multi-regional super domination package. The platinum package is for those companies and businesses that really want to be known throughout the UK. Okay, not many are on that. So even if you are starting off, you can see the step-by-step stages that you should be following. So you can start from the starter package or the bronze package and make your way up to the gold package, by which time you should be making £1 million in profit. There are boosters available for which you can request new customers on demand. We will be happy to talk you through that. And those who with very extreme budgets, then we can create custom packages for you, so we can work around your budget as well. So if you want to know some of the secret tips and our techniques, you can go to our website Marketing Plumbers and click on how it works, and there is a video, another presentation I've created, and I basically give you guys all the knowledge that you need on how to do the digital marketing yourself. So what is the next step? Well, if you need to watch this video again, then please do so. You're more than welcome to do so. I suppose I should say good luck with your efforts. But if you have any questions for me, then feel free to either call me on that telephone number, on that mobile number, or email me. You can even visit our website marketingplumbers.co.uk. there is a contact form there. Anybody that contacts me in 2009 will not only have me as their account manager, but will receive a 15% discount, further discount on any of our services. Anybody contacting us from January 2020 will have a discount as well, but we're not sure exactly how much that discount will be, but it will be definitely worthwhile. So that's everything. That's in as much detail I could give in a very small presentation. There is a few extra discussion points which I will be more than happy to let you have if you give us a contact. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you very much.